Welcome to the second class of Human Resource Management. In the first class, we have gone through what is the definition of human resource management, what is the meaning of human resource management, and the preliminary introduction that how it works or with what principles does a human resource or a HR works in an organization, what he have to keep in mind while working in an organization, especially in a hospital. Our context was in a hospital. And also we have gone through the objectives of human resource management, and in objectives we have found out that there are three objectives that the hospital human resource has to keep in mind, mainly that is organizational, from the point of view of the employee, as well as the societal. Next we have also seen the um, core components of human resource management. In core components, we have seen that there is planning, recruitment, and selection, uh, training development, performance appraisal, compensation, and benefits. There is employee relations. The relation between the employees should be healthy, and the hospital human resource is responsible to maintain a good, healthy relationship among the employees working in the hospital, as well as the health, safety, and welfare of the employees has also to be taken care of by the human resource manager. Next, today we will be starting the nature of human resource management. So, let me just put on the slide first. Okay, so under nature of human resource management, we can see that there are five main points that is mentioned in our presentation. Number one is people centered, number two is goal oriented, number three is it should be continuous, number four integrated, as well as number five is universal. So, if we talk about people centric, the number one nature of human resource management, we have to say that it is primarily concerned with the people at work, both as individual as well as in groups. Uh, when we are talking about human resource management, the first word is human, as we have already discussed in the first class, that a human resource manager deals with the people who works in the hospital or who works in the organization. That implies that the whole system obviously should be people centric, or the human centric who are working in the particular organization. Next one is goal oriented. If we talk about goal oriented, we must say that it aims to achieve organizational and personal objectives. So when we are talking about goals, there are two kinds of goals that a human resource manager looks up to. One is from the perspective of the organization, and another one is from the perspective of the employees have some personal goals, as well as the organization has its own goals, so that it can prosper well and become successful. So we have to align both the goals as a human resource manager, and so that the employee who is working in my organization is also satisfied and feel fulfilled after a good day at work, as well as his or her good contribution should also take the organization to a planned way, to a planned goal, so that the organizations become successful. The third point is continuous. So what is continuous, like what is the continuity in terms of human resource? It is not a one time activity, right? So human resource management is not a one time activity. Suppose I am hiring someone, I am recruiting and selecting someone, and I have stopped my practice over there, I have stopped my work. It is not like that. After recruiting, as we have already previously discussed, we have to train them. After training and proper development, we have to see the performance appraisals. In that way, we have to like give good compensations to the employee, we have to motivate that employee, and after that, the process should not stop. That is why it is told that it is a continuous process, because after this we have to again repeat that process. If someone is leaving the organization, we have to again repeat from the start. So it is a very continuous process, and if not someone is leaving, also the employees who are there in my organization, I'll have to keep a good eye on the relationship among the employees, as well as their performance appraisals. If they're facing any kind of issues, we have to solve that, being a human resource manager. The fourth point is integrated approach. It aligns personal policies with the strategic objective of the organization. Like employee who is joining an organization has had to be some personal policies. So those policies should also be kept in mind, and it should also be combined with the organizational objectives. And the fifth point is universal function. Human resource management is applicable to all kind of organizations, be it public, be it private, or be it a small organization, or be it a large organization. It can be national organization, it can be multinational organization, it can be international organization. So human resource management is needed everywhere, right? Whenever we are talking about any organization, the people who will work in that organization should be recruited somehow or the other. So that recruitment part will start from their job role. I guess the nature of human resource management is clear to you all. Next, what we will understand is, one second, importance of human resource management. Here we are getting again 5 points. The number one point is like, what is importance, like why is human resource needed, right? Suppose I am the owner of an organization and I can run the organization. I am hiring two doctors, I am hiring one nurse, or hiring three or four nurses, and I'll start my organization, right, in that way. But being a founder, being a founder or co-founder, or being a CEO, I cannot manage all of this, right? Whatever the whatever my employees are wanting, what are their policies, is they are if they're getting their salary on the right time or not, what grievances do they have. So these things, and obviously I'll not have the time to see which employee is best for my organization, which is obviously done by the human resource managers. So the first point is strategic resource management. Human resource management ensures that human resources are used efficiently and contribute to organizations' long term goals. Obviously, when we are hiring someone as a manager, as a human resource manager, we have to keep in mind that we are making the employee perform according to our organization, and we are getting the utmost amount of productivity the employee can give to the organization, right? If there is no, suppose in my organization there is need of five doctors, but I am hiring five more nurses, will that work? Obviously it will not work. Like, we have to keep in mind the need. According to that, we have to hire people, and also make sure as a human resource manager that they are working perfectly, and the time we are giving the employees are being utilized in a very productive way. Next is talent acquisition and retention. In this line, we are getting 2 points: talent acquisition, and the another one is number B is retention. So, effective human resource management helps in attracting and retaining top talent. So, talent acquisition means we are finding a good employee, right? An employee whose curriculum vitae is matching the need of the particular post we are finding for. So we have to find the right talent, and as well as we have to keep in mind that the talent retains in our organization. Suppose I am hiring someone who is perfect for my organization, I am hiring a medical record officer for my hospital, and that person who is working for that role is perfect in his role and he is very efficient. We also have to keep in mind that yes, we are giving that person job, but that person is also very efficient and productive. So we have to also keep in mind that that person retains in an organization, in our organization, right? Whatever the person is wanting, whatever the employee is wanting, keeping in mind the strategic goals of our organization, we have to match both the things, and provide that employee the needed comfort, the needed elements, the needed assets the employee will need to retain in that hospital. And we also have to appreciate that, right? Last class we have discussed that employees need proper appreciation, employees need proper appraisals to retain in a organization. Next is employee development. So human resource manager fosters continuous learning, career growth, and skill development. So proper training and development, we have heard of this term. So what is employee development? We always have to give the employees who are working in an organization to develop in their own ways. Like if they are working somewhere, obviously they will serve the organization's purpose, but as well as side by side they also have to keep growing by themselves. They have to be more knowledgeable, they have to keep learning new skills so that they can contribute that to their work, and the work becomes more and they become more efficient, and the work completes more fast. Next is improved work culture, or we may say, as written here, is work culture improvement. Human resource practices shape the organizational culture and promote employee engagement. So the work culture has to be very good, the work culture has to be very improved, so that the employees working in that particular work culture can give their level best, can uh, can give their can put their productivity at their utmost and give a good quality of work. Next is legal compliances. Whenever we are talking about legal, we know that something is related to laws, right? So human resource management ensures adherence to labor laws and ethical standards. Like there are few laws that are also assigned to the laborers, that are also assigned to the employees that who are working in an organization. Suppose a female employee, she has been harassed or sexually or physically or mentally has been harassed by someone very senior to her, or anyone. So there are particular laws for that employee, that that female employee can go and complain somewhere to the posh committee of that organization, and necessary steps has had to be taken against that person. So these are the laws, the proper remuneration the workers are working for, the proper holidays the workers are working for, proper PF, ESI. So these comes under laws. So the laws has also been maintained by the human resource manager, so that the employees doesn't come with any kind of grievances. Next is conflict resolution. Talking about grievances, human resource managers also play a vital role in handling employee grievances and maintaining workplace harmony. What is employee grievances? If 50, 100, 150 employees are working for my company, there has had to be some kind of grievances. We as a human resource manager are responsible to solve the grievances and the problems that the employees are coming with to us. And next, by handling those grievances, by solving those problems, what will be the outcome? The outcome will be we will get a good workplace harmony to work in, to be most productive, and to work for the organization, so that the organization faces the success that the organization is preparing for. Okay, next slide is, let me just slide to the next slide. Next slide is functions of human resource management. Here the slide name is overview, because we will discuss just the main points over here. So number one is managerial function, number two is operative function, number three is advisory function, and number five is modern functions. So under managerial functions, we are getting what a man, as a human resource manager, the managerial roles the human resource manager or the person is bound to go through is the he or she has to plan, organize, and direct, as well as control, right? The whole organization, that means the humans or the people working in the organization. Next, the third point is operative function, right? In operative functions, the what a human resource manager should operate, he or she needs to recruit, train, compensate, and keep records of the employee working in the organization. Third is advisory. What is advisory function? Guiding top management and line managers on HR matters. Like suppose my co-founder or CEO, that person is also having his or her details with the HR only, right? So HR gives advices that what they have to update, what is wrong in that, what can more be, what can take the organization to become more specific and more critical about the documents in the human resource managers, sorry, human resource management or the team. And the fourth point is modern functions. Under modern functions, what are there? There are HR analytics, there are digital HR, as well as inclusion. We know that artificial intelligence technology is growing at its height, right? So, the whole concept or the whole system of human resource will also not leave behind with the AI and the technological things. So, things are becoming digital now. So, the documents have to be kept in a digital way. So, that part comes under the modern functions. So today, until this next class, we will be discussing more about this managerial, operative, advisory, and modern functions. Thank you.